Well, good morning, everybody. It's hard to believe that this is the final blog for the year and we've got that rush into Christmas, and it's hard to believe that it's only a week to go until we'll all be unwrapping our presents. But how exciting it is. For those of you that know me, I get up very early in the morning and I have the absolute pleasure of being able to walk to work, and I cross the Harbour Bridge most mornings, and this morning was no exception, where I was up early and actually before the sun came up, and then I was crossing the Harbour Bridge just as the sun was rising, and it's just an incredible opportunity to stop and take it all in. But it was also an opportunity for me to think about this morning's blog, and I suppose being a little bit reflective on the year and a bit melancholy, I was thinking about our industry and the year that we've had, and it's just been an incredible year of change and regulation and levels of stress across all parts of the business. And of course I've added a little bit more to that by talking about the structural challenges that this industry has. I promised myself I wouldn't talk about work this morning, so what I want to do is spend a moment talking about you and the role that you play. And it is critical that as an organisation that we focus on supporting you into the future. And I suppose being reflective, I thought about families that would have been waking up this morning and been thankful that they had you as their advisor, because either they've suffered an illness, an injury, or perhaps they're dealing with the loss of someone that they love, but their lives are still intact because of the role that you played. The same applies for people going to bed tonight. There'll be people going to bed tonight and their lives have changed for whatever reason, through illness, injury, or perhaps they lose someone today. And the role that you play is absolutely critical, because what you do is you maintain quality of life and lifestyle. When I talk about structural changes, I'm absolutely committed on ensuring that this industry continues to grow and prosper into the future with you at the lead as the advisor. When I was thinking about today's blog, I also went into my archive and I dug out a poem that was, I suppose, really appealing to me many, many years ago. It's a little bit old school, but at the same time, I think it's also a great message for what you do as advisors, and I'd just like to read it out to you. And it says, here's a job application that might appeal to you. Please consider this application for a job. Although I'm a big, healthy fellow and will do a man's work, I only ask for a boy's wage. I'll work for about $100 a week, and if you give me a job, I'll stay for as long as you'll have me. And here is the job I'll do. If you should be taken out of the picture entirely, I'll buy shoes and clothes and school books. I'll pay the rent and grocery bills. I'll buy fishing lines and poles for the boys and dolls for the girls. And I'll see them through school and keep their tummies filled. In addition, I promise that your family will never want for the comforts of life. Every Christmas, I'll make sure that Santa Claus comes to your house and leaves the things that bring happiness to children. In fact, I'll try to do all of these things as if you were there. Of course, I can't go fishing with the boys, but instead I'll send along memories of a thoughtful and devoted parent. And if after the children are grown up and you don't need my service any longer, you can stop my pay and I'll say to you, that's all right, boss. I've enjoyed working with you for all these years. And all these things I guarantee to do for you, and all I ask is you to put me on the payroll for $100 a week. To me, that epitomises the role of insurance, but more importantly, the role that you play as advisors. In January, I'm going to talk about the year ahead and, of course, beyond the year ahead into 2015, because I think next year is going to be an incredible year. Hopefully we'll see a bit of a reduction in the regulatory framework, and I know that the current incoming government want to unravel a whole heap of the complexity that's attached to it. So I'll spend January talking about that. But I just want to finish with a quote from Nelson Mandela, and the passing of Nelson Mandela, an incredible leader, a person that has driven an amazing change both in South Africa and I think globally as well. And he says, if you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. And I think about the role of the advisor, I think about you, and you have an incredible way to talk to a man or a woman that goes to their heart. And it's important because we sell an intangible, and it only becomes tangible when a claim is paid. I congratulate you for the year. I congratulate you for the support that you've given this industry and all those families, but I also thank you for the support that you've given Asteron Life and me personally in the quest for us to continue to grow this industry and make it an incredible industry for all of us. Have a fantastic Christmas, have a safe Christmas, and I look forward to talking to you in the new year. Thank you.